Greetings and welcome. Thanks so much for coming by and checking out the channel, checking out the video. This is your oracle message for the day. It is an energy reading for the collective and it is timeless. So whenever you find this video, however and whenever it finds you, it is the right time for you to be getting this message. For returning friends, welcome in. Have your seat and your drink and your whatever you do. Sit back and relax. For new friends that have not been here before, please feel welcome. This is a space where we spend a lot of time in encouraging and supporting and confirming for each other and for ourselves that we can be our authentic selves, and that gives everybody else the example and permission to be their authentic selves as well. And what does that mean, being your authentic self? I'm going to be doing a video on that probably in the coming week or so. So be looking for that. But basically, bottom line summary, it is simply operating from that place of love and peace and safety, where you know who you are, you know what is right for you, and you know your path forward, what you're going towards, your North Star, that whole thing. Okay, that's being your authentic self, is knowing what's right for you and going forward on that. When you know what's right for you, it's going to serve your highest and greatest good, and it's going to serve the highest and greatest good for everybody, because we are a collective. We are all connected. In the quantum field, there is no separation. We are quantumly entangled with each other and with everything on the planet. So what we do, what we think, what we say, how we feel is crucial. So there's the little mini rah-rah for the day. We have been going through the Earth Magic Oracle Cards deck by Stephen D. Farmer, and today's card is the Dreamtime, which represents creation. And wow, the card itself, take your opportunity right here, put your hand over the screen or touch it if you don't have an interactive screen with you, and get a real sense of the energy coming from this card. This is literally the energy of creation. We see a indigenous person. I'm thinking Australia only because of the didgeridoo, although he does have a very non-traditional Aboriginal pose. That's more of a yogi, Tibetan, I want to say yoga, right? It's tree, if I'm not mistaken, maybe. You can correct me in the comments, okay? But he's playing his didgeridoo. Notice how he's getting all of this energy is coming in from the sky, from the cosmos, from the planets, and coming into his crown chakra. And his third eye is completely activated. I see that too. And so all of this information is coming in from the cosmos, and then he is literally playing it into creation through his didgeridoo. And you can see there's turtles and snakes and octopi, starfish. I see all sorts of guys in there, and more obviously coming. I see the ancestral drawings that I'm familiar with, the cave paintings back there. And ancestors. So creation isn't something that's like a starting point and a finishing point. Creation is eternal. It is a loop, and it continues going and going and going. For everything that is destroyed, something new comes into creation. So let's take a look in the book and see what the extended reading for the card is for today. This is the Dreamtime, which represents creation. For the Aborigines of Australia, the Dreamtime is a place before time and outside of time, in which ancestral spirit beings came to Earth and gave all of life its form. Once the work was done, these spirits remained in the very forms they created, including the animals, hills, stars, and other features of the land, and continue to be present today. The Dreamtime is an individual's or group's spiritual template, including songs and stories that have been handed down for at least 60,000 years, although Aborigines would say that they've existed since the beginning of time. In one such tradition, there's a creation story involving the didgeridoo, which is essentially a hollowed-out log that emits a droning sound when played. In this card, we see that, as Spirit Man plays the didgeridoo, the world is sung into existence. Note the various beings and colors and structures of the land that are being created, all carrying spirit that has been breathed into them. Close your eyes, tune into your breathing, and allow yourself to sink deeply into the heart of the living creation that you are. As you notice your breath becoming steady and slightly deeper than normal, observe the urge within you that is begging to come forward in some creative action. Pay attention to any images, sounds, or feelings that beckon your awareness, and there you will find the key as to the manner in which to express this magnificent pulse. Your breath is the crossover between spirit and physical reality. Breathing comfortably and steadily helps you align yourself with spirit, which then brings a clearer focus on what creative expression is preparing to be birthed through and from you. Discard any habitual thought patterns that would prevent the manifestation of what you are being prompted to bring forth. Allow yourself to take risks with this self-expression, and all of creation will smile upon you. Well, that is a beautiful reading. The one thing I did want to point out, we do know that the didgeridoo in particular, it didn't say that much about it in the book here, but it creates a vibration. And we know that all of existence is just vibration. We know that the atoms are vibrating, the molecules are vibrating, the little quarks and the subatomic particles are vibrating. Everything is in vibration. Everything is in motion. Everything is being created from moment to moment, from our energetic signature that we have within us. And from that, we are creating our personal reality, which then goes into the collective and becomes the collective energy and the collective reality. Okay? So just keeping in mind that we are always creating. We are always manifesting. So the question really is what do you want to be manifesting? Now, in this card in particular, I believe that it's really referring to something that you've been thinking about starting. Maybe starting up a group that will have a similar interest to you in something that you're passionate about. You've been wishing that people would come along to help you out with this. And you've been thinking, you've been wondering, maybe I should start this group, or maybe I should start doing this thing, maybe as you drive to work every day, you see this stretch of road that's full of trash and you're just like, somebody really needs to do something about that. Maybe that's you. Maybe that time is now. So pay attention. That is exactly what the card said. Pay attention to what is catching your attention, what you're noticing, things that you are thinking in your head. I wish this was different. I wish something else was happening. I wish somebody would do this. Why doesn't somebody do this? Maybe you are the person that needs to be doing that. Maybe you are the person that's supposed to be starting that, event, or starting that exercise routine for yourself. There's whatever it is that you have been being nudged on, this reading is telling you. Take the first step. You don't have to dream it and create it into manifestation right in this second, but also do be aware the recent energy reading we had for the week, the Thoth Tarot, also is talking very much about creation at the beginning of this week. So no surprise that we got this card. And if you haven't checked out the weekly reading, I do strongly advise you do that. I'm not going to put a tag at the end of this video. You guys know how to navigate YouTube, and you can find that weekly reading for the Thoth Tarot, okay? But it does talk about for this coming week. And this card is very much right in line with the very beginning, the Monday, Tuesday, and the first part of Wednesday, where we are creating, are manifesting our victorious energy, you know. So if there's something you've been being nudged by God, Source, the universe, your higher self, be bold. This is the time to do it. Okay? That's our reading for the day. I do hope that that resonated with you. Feel free to like the video if it did, and if you haven't already subscribed, it does help the YouTube algorithm, help other people find these videos and find this channel. I'm going to wrap that up for the day. Have an amazing day. You are amazing. If no one has told you that recently, you can't say that anymore because I just said it to you. You are amazing. You can totally do this, okay? Be brave. Take that first little step. You know, post the Craigslist ad or the Facebook Marketplace ad, or, you know, send a text. You know, do a sit-up. Whatever it is, just take that first step. And please share in the comments if you feel so inclined, and let me know. What did you do? What was that first step that you did? Okay? I love you. Namaste and ciao for now.